I liked how that movie. I don't know.
Was produced.
I just enjoyed it because I thought it was the film had texture, which is what I thought was really cool. Like I feel like a lot of animated movies didn't have the texture that did, like the stippling of like the comic paper, like you could see like
Right.
little dots. Like I thought that was a really nice touch, and like there was like different art styles kind of like in the whole thing. It was just it seemed like a really nice like love letter to comic fans, even though it was like even though he's a tokenized character. I still enjoyed the film. I agree with you on his on Miles and like how like his story is not original. You know, he should have been a completely different superhero. Like I mean, he has totally different powers, right?
Right.
So I agree with you there, but I just really liked the film. I thought it was, and I will say something I liked about the story, and it connects me with my son, is another reason I really like it. My son really liked the movie when he was 2. We watched it, and the story, the dynamic between Miles and Peter B. Parker in that movie was like one of the best, like father son stories in a way. Like him, like Peter B. Parker realizing that he wanted to become a dad because of Miles and their relationship. It like makes me cry every time I watch it, and I know people will laugh at me for that.
I will.
It's just that it's because of my personal experience with my son watching that and watching his eyes light up at so many different times. Like when Miles finally puts the suit on and gets it ready, like my son was like pretending to swing around the living room, and he was like happy and like cheering for Miles at that point. And then, you know, like obviously my son didn't cry, but seeing that connection, him realizing he wanted to be a dad and he wanted to reconcile his relationship. Good
With
storytelling.
MJ. Yeah.
Yeah, good storytelling in my opinion. Like good arc for Peter in that particular instance.
So what you're telling me is when I have a son, I'm gonna cry. I highly doubt that, but
Maybe
Cry.
I
I'm
mean,
not
it's just
gonna cry.
right. Maybe not in that movie, but you'll find a connection in something that has little to do with anything, and
So
you'll connect with your son on that level because he will have experienced it, and you will have experienced it at a young age, and it will speak to you in a way like this is real. You have this human. You are part of their life, and you are teaching them good things or whatever it might be. It's a wild ride, man. It will happen to you, I promise.
nah, so I'm thinking the only time I'll ever eke out a tear is in the delivery room when my hands getting squeezed.
Yep.
It's
Oh,
just
dude,
gonna,
Being broken.
like,
kids,
yeah, my hand,
especially
like
if
I'm feeling like 4 bones just cracking. I'm just like, oh, this is it. This is the end. This is the end for me. Local hero retires.
it changes you on such a fundamental level that like you can't even put it into words because I think everyone experiences it differently and at different times. But that's why like something like this movie, like everyone like kind of scoffs at it, and you know, and I especially know people in a lot of like our similar circles don't care for it, but my personal connection with it is that my son and I shared in the adventure, and I recognized the story of Peter and Miles in there, that it was an awakening with both of them, like a symbiotic relationship, and him wanting to be a dad is just a beautiful thing because I wish that for everyone. I wish everyone wakes up one day and realizes they want to raise the next great generation of children.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for watching this clip from our show, The Midweek Hump. It premieres every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We'll see you then.